shall we play a game?
We got Star Wars Unlimited. We got classic Star Wars games. We got old school D&D, independent RPGs, mini painting, Warhammer, of course, tons of other games. But first, we're gonna need some coffee here on Board Barista Productions. Hey everybody, and welcome to a Retro Reviews. I'm Fen. We've got Tanya with us, as always, it seems.
Hey guys, how's it going? Maybe one of these days, Fen and I will be in the same room recorded. Who knows?
Maybe we'll get through all of this and actually have a live in-person session of sitting down to record these. But that day is not today. Today we are covering Star Wars RPG Galaxy Guide number 6, Tramp Freighters. This is part of the collection of books I picked up by doing a trade-in with Noble Knight Games. They got a great deal. If you got some RPG books, and I traded in some RPG books, some magazines, some Warhammer 40K old books to update my, well, not to update, but to expand my Star Wars collection for when we finally get back to doing like season 2 of Spandex Squadron at some point. So I'll go through my notes. Basically, this is the first real book to start diving into the non-rebel, non-imperial characters, where we get the idea in Star Wars of the fringe or the underworld characters coming in, which was a big shift from first edition Star Wars to second edition Star Wars. First edition had a lot more focus on Imperials versus Rebels, and a lot of people were all like, well, what if I just want to play a bunch of smugglers and drifters and other people that aren't really caught up in that? And they're like, okay, we got you, fam. We got you, fam. We'll start doing some more stuff like that. Again, and this also follows the rest of like West End Games. A lot of their stuff all happens in the Star Wars universe on the Rimma trade route, which is the same trade route that the Lords of the Expanse box set is connected to. So there's a lot of adventuring on that section of the galaxy. It gets you a little further away from the main Imperial Rebel action. Chapter 1 covers how to start a Tramp Freighter campaign by setting up the ship and the crew. So you can go full fringe and play, you do like a Star Wars Firefly-esque campaign where you're the crew on the ship doing the odd jobs. Chapter 2 is a one-page write-up of the life of the Tramp Freighter. Suggest if not using the Tramp Freighter Captain template, which is one of those character build templates they have, the player would want to have a good mechanical and perception scores for this kind of campaign. Chapter 3 is about finding a customer and the fees to charge along with the cost of insurance. Yep, there's business rules for running your business in game. Chapter 4 is speculative trading. So I plan on stealing this chapter for the homebrew RPG that I've been working on called Flip. So this chapter is all a system for buying goods on one planet and then trying to make some money going to the next one. So you're like, okay, we're going to be going to this planet and they've got a demand for like tech goods. So we're here buying some tech and we're going to take it and try to, make a profit. And I feel like that would totally be right up Josh's alley for playing some games of just that whole speculative, like trying to wheel and deal. Because I know he's always trying to use the social skills instead of the combat skills whenever we play games.
Sorry, the dog has been with me all day. He's feeling rather like a cat.
Yeah, well, it's okay if he makes a little cameo. Chapter 5 is notes on the black market, gun running, slaves as cargo. Definitely the kind of stuff that would get you in trouble with the authorities. Chapter 6 is Tramp Freighters and the Rebellion. Some notes on basically if you're not playing a rebel group, but how to have it be like rebel adjacent, because chances are the authority figures you're running into It's all the Empire. Chapter 7 covers loan sharks. It has some notes on their rates and late payments, such as, grabbing the bounty hunters book and sending some bounty hunters after them. Chapter 8 is ship mods and repairs, how much it costs, how long it takes. If you do mod your ship, there's some mishap tables, so some bad stuff can go wrong because you're not, actually playing with a ship that's working how it's supposed to work from the factory. So that's part of the reason why the Falcon keeps breaking down on Han, because it's been so heavily modified. And then it also covers the cost for outright repairs and upgrades. Chapter 9 is like a mini source book for the Minos cluster, which is this section on the Rama trade route. And chapter 10, it's notes on the planets in the cluster. Chapter 11 is key people and ships. And chapter 12 is just a reprint of the key tables along with the Tramp Freighter Captain template for players to use as their characters, or DMs to design their own character.
That means we're trying to survive.
So that's what's in the book.
Hey, am I being big brain here? Am I being big
Okay.
brain?
Yeah. And we apologize. Tanya's recording the same. She's recording with some company in the room for the noise in the background.
This headset is designed to pick up words and nothing else. So it's going to pick up the words and not all the giggles and the weird sounds. But yeah. So I just found the Tramp Freighters finally.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, I like the concept of the rebel aspect of it. And that it's as a Wookiee character, I'm going to stay playing a Wookiee character. I want to build her up and make her stronger than she is. She needs some social skills. I don't think any Wookiee has social skills outside of amongst themselves. So it's definitely something helpful because she likes running guns. She likes doing anything to tick off the government. So
yeah. So yeah, definitely when we get back to Spandex Squadron, this is definitely going to be a book we're probably going to be pulling a lot more from to be able to run that style campaign. I want to take some time, have a little bit of a breather, maybe do a little time jump, and let everybody kind of like get an idea of like, what do you plan on doing with your character? Where are we going to pick up if we picked up this campaign in like 2-3 like game time years? Like we'll hit a little fast forward button. And yeah, just kind of like get the band back together, so to speak.
yeah, we all seem to grow. There we go. Now it picks up. We all seem to grow a bit more.
Yeah,
Re-roll some stats to make them better.
give you all some extra character points, give you some level ups.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. Well, that's all for Tramp Freighters. Definitely a if you're not playing a heavy Rebel Imperial campaign where it's just like how Spandex Squadron was for season 1, I think it really is one of the necessary to have books on your shelf for playing fringe campaigns. So it's definitely, to me, it's a pick it up. I hate the fact that I took so long to get a copy of it, but now that I'm buying a collection that I'm like, yes, this is the collection I always wanted. I'm kind of happy. I'm really happy to have this book.
Guys,
Nice.
All right.
That's good.
All right. Anything else from you?
Nope. I look forward
right.
to investigating this book some more for the next round of Spandex Squadron. Yeah.
All right. Bye, everybody. Peace.
Peace.
hey everybody, thanks for staying till the end of the episode. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow us on Facebook at Board Barista Productions. And if you want to support us, Patreon link at the bottom.